What a powerful image, an empty store with scattered fixtures and dimmed lights, a simplistic yet poignant sign adorning the entrance reading, "This place raised a generation." Renewed for another era of revival and uncertainty, the spotlight is once more cast upon the retail giant, Toys R Us. Such a sight might beckon waves of nostalgia and evoke a sense of familiarity among those who grew up when the once thriving toy store behemoth stood tall. Articulating a tale steeped heavily in history, the saga of Toys R Us is one of inspiration, acquisition, downfall, attempted adaptation, a phoenix-like rise from the ashes, and an ongoing struggle for survival in a digital world that is rapidly redefining the norms of retail. Founded in 1948 by Charles Lazarus as Children's Supermart, the enterprise initially focused on retailing children's furniture. Shepherd of transformation, the year 1957 bore witness to the metamorphosis of Children's Supermart into Toys R Us, a brand that would come to stand at the very core of childhood memories for numerous generations across the globe. The 1970s and 1980s were periods of robust growth and unparalleled expansion for this retail legend, cementing its status as a market leader through its hypnotically catchy jingle "I don't want to grow up, I'm a Toys R Us kid." The zenith of its success was, however, clouded by the looming tsunami of financial misfortune. In 2005, the shining symbol of childhood happiness was acquired by private equity firms, KKR and Bain Capital, under a highly leveraged buyout that ultimately metamorphosed into a staggering $5 billion debt. Soaring among the waves of financial distress, Toys R Us found its assets and resources shackled, unable to muster the means to adapt and evolve in a retail market that was progressing at an unprecedented pace. The unrelenting tsunami of e-commerce behemoths like Amazon and retail kingpin Walmart, wielding their twin swords of competitive prices and unmatched convenience, hastened the eroding tide. Tumbling valiantly in a turbulent market, Toys R Us persevered for over a decade until 2017, the year of reckoning. Bankruptcy was declared, and the cost was the closure of 800 stores. It was a heartrending farewell, with the iconic symbol of the store, Geoffrey the Giraffe, standing tall amidst the tidal wave of adversity. The tumult of the subsequent years was mirrored in the numerous attempts made by the company to reinstate itself. Struggling against the fierce tide of ever-rising debt and fierce competition, Toys R Us sought refuge in the promise of resurrection. Hope was pinned on a novel collaboration in 2022, with renowned retail giant Macy's, giving rise to a beacon of opportunity for over 400 toy stores within Macy's expansive departmental realm. Additionally, a landmark moment in 2021 marked the resurgence of the storied brand with the opening of the flagship store standing proud within the American Dream Mall in New Jersey. Standing as a symbol of defiance against the tumultuous winds of adversity, it promised an exploration of the restored magnificence and the phoenix-like rise of a retail giant. Despite all these devoted efforts, the pertinent question resurfaces: will Toys R Us prevail in the digital age? 2026, and the world stood at a crucial juncture, a world where consumer behavior is rapidly shifting towards online shopping. The nostalgia value and experience of sojourning in a physical store seem to be the last bastions of defense against the marauding digital onslaught. While the spotlight shines on the cliffhanger that is Toys R Us, its ongoing saga serves as a fabled case in the annals of retail history, characterizing the trials, tribulations, and the astronomical challenge posed by the tumultuous shifts in the market dynamics. The story of Toys R Us, yet ongoing, continues to serve as a potent reminder of one core retail truth: success demands adaptation to changing times. The future paints an intriguing picture filled with potential yet tangled with uncertainty. Toys R Us, prized for its nostalgic appeal, continues to strive with valiant resilience inherent to its DNA. Casually flipping through the annals of time, from transformation to trials, Toys R Us mesmerizes one with an extraordinary blend of unyielding spirit and a commitment to continually evolve in the face of relentless change. However, the giant has been brought to its knees by the repeated blows of adverse financial decisions, the imposing presence of e-commerce monoliths, and the evolving preferences of its once loyal clients. Nonetheless, the failure of Toys R Us to remain afloat in the ebb and flow of the market cannot be attributed solely to these external factors. An introspective appraisal at its ingrained cultural framework hints at an apathy towards embracing the digital era, a fatal oversight that continues to haunt the brand. As Toys R Us navigates the treacherous waters of modern retail, the question loopily spirals back to its age-old challenge: the need for congruency between past glory, present reality, and future potential. The brand continues to bank on the emotional ties that hold its astonishing legacy together, hoping against hope that the warmth of nostalgia might stand as a bulwark against the penetrating cold of digital indifference. As the battle rages on, the questions loom with a backdrop of greater intensity and urgency. Can this guardian of memories, the retailer that raised a generation, persevere against the relentless tides of a changing era? Toys R Us serves as an illustrative reminder of the profound implications of economic principles observed through the lens of historical context. The strategic blunders of a highly leveraged buyout, coupled with the unbridled wave of technological advancements and the ruthless nature of market competition, contributed tormented symphony that marked the journey of Toys R Us. Navigating the tumultuous tides of financial distress, Toys R Us appeared resilient, attempting multiple routes of reinvention. From strategies aimed at enhancing in-store experience to exploring collaborative business models, from retail alliances to expanding its digital footprints, the brand sought ways to harness the winds of change. And yet, amid all its efforts, one startling transformation yet remains uncharted territory for Toys R Us: the digital frontier. The transformation that catapulted industries globally into a new epoch has yet to steer the course of this mighty retail ship. The hauntings of an era gone by dance violently in opposition against the virtual eddies, promising an unprecedented amalgamation in the form of a digital in-store thematic. As the iconic moniker grapples with the digital showdown, it is vital to note that the power of preservation often lies in the profound ability to adapt. Intensely bridging the chasm that separates a cherished past from the precarious present is a demand for ensuring a resonant future. Raising the pertinent question, will Toys R Us script a retail renaissance as it modulates itself to fit into the morphing cage of digital transformation? Toys R Us stands as a testament to the unique blend of challenges and opportunities that adorn the canvas of the modern retail industry. With each trip down the memory lane, the store continues to thrive on the collective memories of the generations it nurtured. It treads the fine line between reinvention and reminiscence in its journey to shape a sustainable future. As an emblem of the intricate dance between tradition and technology, nostalgia and novelty, memory and merchandise, Toys R Us shines a dazzling spotlight on the myriad facets of a hyper-changing consumer world. The timeless tale of Toys R Us is a stark testament to the eventualities borne out by myopically tailored battle plans and insufficient domain scaling mechanisms. Central to the fable of the rise, fall, and prospective return of Toys R Us is the crucial aspect of sustainable strategic thinking. The ability to anticipate the metamorphosing market trends, the perseverance necessary to weather the severe financial storms, and the agility needed to adapt to the evolving customer preferences, these are quintessential traits that any business aiming for sustainability must strive to possess. In the ebbs and flows of economic turmoil, it's evident that financial management plays a pivotal role in shaping a business's destiny. The seismic ripple created by Toys R Us calamitous buyout serves as an essential reminder of the treacherous pitfalls that come with leveraged buyouts. A balanced and sustained credit strategy remains a crucial weapon in a business's arsenal. As the narrative of Toys R Us unfolds, perhaps its greatest lesson for the world lies in the essence of adaptability. In a world driven by technological advances, it's essential to keep up with and, more importantly, lead the charge in digital transformation. The ability to leverage technologies such as big data, cloud computing, and artificial intelligence has become more critical than ever, blurring the lines between virtual and physical worlds. Although the future of Toys R Us remains a conundrum, it stands resilient with its army of die-hard loyalists and pervasive nostalgia that continues to cast a powerful spell. Transcending the boundaries of regional languages and cultural customs, the spirit of gear-shifting, playful discovery, and innocent joy that Toys R Us stands to deliver is truly universal. The tale of Toys R Us is imbued with both triumphs and tribulations, with every chapter reminding audiences that the journey to the top is interspersed with challenges. In the grand theater of retail, Toys R Us has already piqued the interest of the audience by staging a transformative power play. Whether the spotlight of success recaptures its radiance or not, only time will tell. As the saga draws to a close for now, we return to the captivating image that initiated this introspective journey. The vacant Toys R Us store, once a bustling shrine of cherished childhood memories, now a poignant reminder of the effervescent yet precarious wave of modern retail history. The question remains, how will this beacon of yesteryear create a new page in the exciting chronicles of tomorrow? Although the future of this timeless business remains deeply uncertain, the world continues to turn, new challenges and opportunities continuing to shape the commercial landscape. And amidst the relentless throes of progress, the familiar chords of a comforting past serenade softly, ever resonating in the spiritual heart of this continually moving world. And so, in a world that rushes towards the future, let us linger a while in the fading light of the past. Feel again the warmth of the beloved Toys R Us jingle that was our anthem, and reflect on not just the fate of a world-famous retail chain, but on the destiny of a generation, lovingly nurtured in the tides of change. After all, it is in the realms of these evergreen chords of the past that new symphonies of tomorrow are often hammered out. So let's keep track of the exciting journey that Toys R Us has beautifully epitomized. A story about rising colossal from ruins, a tale of wrestling adversary head-on, a narrative of daring to dream and resolutely marching towards the future. Be it in the chants of bustling school children or the silently glimmering toys in moonlit stores, the spirit of Toys R Us lingers on, a spirit that is not simply about buying and selling but is about values commemorated in nostalgia, about hoop dreams and the indomitable human spirit. This is the cradle that once raised a generation, and against all odds, vows to continue to do so. As the wistful melody of replies resounds loudly against the eternal echo of queries, we find closing our story circling once more to the touching image of an empty Toys R Us store. Here stands a testament to the realm where hopes blend with realities, dreams are carved, and generations are raised, an emblem of the metamorphosis that retail has been undergoing and the thrilling ride that the future has in place for us.